Nerdtabulous. Hey guys, I'm Tara.
And I'm Alex, and this is Nerdtabulous.
And today on Nerdtabulous, it's the first Friday of the month, which means it's our Retro Review Day! And today, on our Retro Review Day, in honor of Pokemon's birthday, we'll be reviewing the Pokemon game Fire Red.
But, spoiler alert, it's a video game, so there are no spoilers.
Alright, review time! So this video game was the first reboot of another Pokemon game, obviously being Pokemon Red.
No, really? I thought it was a reboot of Pokemon Black.
Pokemon Black came out 3 years ago, I think.
That was the joke.
I know, but that game was fun. Anyway, though, Pokemon Fire Red. I remember when I was like 8, I got this game, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cool! It was the first Pokemon game I ever had, and I remember being able to, like, oh, what's the name of your rival? And me being a fan of the TV show when I was 8, I was like, oh, it's Gary! Because they allow you to give the name of your rival. And
Gary
Oak from Palatown. But yeah, I love this game so much.
Did you get to name his cheerleaders too?
No. I remember when I was a little kid, I used to be able to name all of his cheerleaders.
Oh my god, they had names?
Yeah, they had names. Oh
my god.
I can't remember their name, but I remember when I was a little kid, I could name all of his cheerleaders. I can still name all the gym leaders though, so that's cool. But I remember being a little kid and facing all of the gym leaders. And I remember when I got to Sabrina, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. She's my favorite. And, you know, beating the gym leaders and then beating the Elite Four and, stopping and starting so many times to beat Gary.
Then Gary. No one expects Gary.
The champion in this game. Pokemon games have gotten easier over the years. I just played Pokemon X and completed it in 4 hours. That, like, not catching shinies or anything, but all the gyms, Elite Four, champion, 4 hours.
Well, because they don't have the thing with Gary anymore where it's like, yes, you beat me, but it turns out someone beat me like literally 5 minutes ago. Gary, come out here.
I mean, the thing is back then, Pokemon games, it was so like, okay, you're gonna spend like 40 hours just to beat the Elite Four.
Because you have to train, you have to like...
Yeah, you gotta train, you gotta do this.
You gotta fight them once, then you gotta lose, and you gotta go through Victory Road again, you gotta train, you gotta
Exactly, you gotta train, you gotta make sure you have like maxed out amount of potions and super potions, and
you have to have like your Rocky training montage with like your Turtwig, or not Turtwig, Bulbasaur. Turtwig. Your Bulbasaur using Cut.
I remember I had a Charmander, and I thought it was so cool for having a Charmander. I was like, yeah, I have a Charmander! I'm so cool!
Shiny Charmanders are awesome.
They are! I love the new design for,
the Mega Evolution?
The Mega Evolution of Charizard, in shiny form where it's like black.
We're gonna name every Pokemon in this review. No.
There are like over 700 now, though I am happy I did get Hoopa.
The Poke Rap. Yeah, to start doing the Poke Rap.
Oh my god, College Humor is this hilarious Poke Rap because they added all the new Pokemon, but now it's out of date because Hoopa's a thing.
Hoopa's a thing. They gotta go back and change it.
I remember, like, all of the cool aspects of this game. It was really kind of neat for its time. It's still neat to me.
When you get your shoes, you can run like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Exactly, and you got your bike. And I remember the Safari Zone. The Safari Zone used to bug me so much, because nowadays you just go in there and fight them like you fight normal Pokemon, but back then it's
you had to like throw rocks at them.
Throw a rock at them or mud, and then throw them bait, and then hope you got to catch it. I remember trying to catch a Chansey. I spent like an hour trying to catch a Chansey. I finally caught a Chansey, and then I didn't have a lucky egg, and I was like, no! But now I have like 20 lucky eggs in Pokemon Omega Ruby, so...
And I was basically the same with you. Like, when I got this game, this was the first Pokemon game I ever played, and I remember, like, I think I don't know, when did this come out? Like, really, it was back early 2000s.
I think 2000... I think it was earlier than 05 because you gotta think 05 is when like Sapphire and Ruby came out. It came out before Sapphire and Ruby, so it would have to be between 2000 and like 2004, I think.
I think I got it in 2004 or something. Like maybe I got it a little bit after it came out, but I was like really young.
Yeah.
And this is one of the first games I ever played. I think it like play by myself and not like one of those family games. And I remember because I was like, I picked Charmander for one reason because he said it's very difficult to train. I was like the young meme. I was like, challenge accepted.
I remember a couple years ago, my brother actually found Leaf Green for me and gave it to me for, I think Christmas it was.
That was what my brother actually had. He had Leaf Green and I had Fire Red.
I thought it was so cool. I'm like, oh my god, Nick, you found Leaf Green! Oh my god, thank you! And now I have it, and now I'm trying to move all my now I'm trying to do the long task of moving my Pokemon from Leaf Green to Soul Silver, from Soul Silver to Black, from Black to Pokemon Bank, from Pokemon Bank to Omega Ruby.
So what you're saying is Nick found the hidden Leaf Green.
Wow. It's question time. And it's from, it's from Misty in Florida. And she says, who is your favorite Pokemon of all time?
Tyranitar.
Oh, it's fast.
Yeah, Tyranitar.
Any reason?
Because, I don't know, I remember because Larvitar was one of the first Pokemon I actually ended up catching. I was like...
In what game?
In Fire Red. I think it was Fire Red. I'm not... He was in Fire Red. Or was it even Fire Red?
Fire Red had the original 150, if I remember correctly.
I'm pretty sure he's in it.
I think you could catch a couple extra Pokemon after you beat Gary as the champion.
Don't quote me. It might have been in that or it might have been in Emerald, but...
I know you could catch him in Emerald.
Or Soul Silver, but don't quote me on it. But that is my favorite Pokemon because I remember when I first caught him. I don't know what game it was, but I'm like, wow, you're useless, but you kind of look cool, so I'll keep you. And then he evolved into Pupitar, and I was like, wow, you're even more useless. And then he turned into what I called Godzilla. I called him Gojira. I literally named him Godzilla because I'm like, you became like this giant thing that just wrecked everything. And he was my main. I was like, bye-bye, Bulbasaur.
Oh, the poor Bulbasaur.
Well, it was that or Godzilla.
Okay, I have a couple favorites. I have two favorites for two totally different reasons.
Oh. And
they're Jirachi and Gengar. So, I've always had a thing for Psychic and Ghost type Pokemon. And Jirachi was from, obviously, Pokemon Jirachi Wishmaker, the movie. And I actually own that on DVD. I still cry at the end of it every single time. I just love the fact that it's a Millennium Pokemon and it can bond with the people and talk to you and all that fun stuff. I love that about Jirachi. And the reason I love Gengar is because he's such an awesome ghost Pokemon. I've always loved him, especially after I watched the Tower episode of Pokemon where they went into the Hidden Tower in between the Sabrina episodes, because that was my favorite
It was like something from like Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
when they were just like hanging out.
That was my favorite arc, so obviously I had to watch that episode in order to get to the rest of the Sabrina stuff on my VHS tape when I was like 7. So I always watched that. I thought Gengar was so cool. I actually own a giant life-size Gengar plushie, which means he's about this tall, because that's about Gengar's height. I also have a Gengar t-shirt, and I'm just a huge Gengar fan.
You know what I actually just realized? I have another favorite, actually.
What?
Rayquaza, because I named him Shenron.
You named your Rayquaza...
Shenron.
Shenron.
Yes, I did. Anyway, ratings time. I give this game easily a 5 out of 5 life points.
Woo!
Because this is a fun game, it holds up even now, and I still remember... when I broke my first GameCube, when I finished the Elite Four, I beat the champion, and I was nearly...
You broke a GameCube with a Game Boy game?
I meant a Game Boy. Okay. But basically, I beat the Elite Four. I beat the champion. I was like I had like cake. I was literally eating cake. I was so happy. And all my Pokemon were near dead, and he's like, but you have another one you must fight. And I'm like, wait, what? And then Gary comes out, and Gary's been like, every time I fought Gary, I would always lose once, and I'd come back and beat him, and I was just like, so mad, I threw my Game Boy against the wall and broke it.
Oh my gosh.
Because Gary was just like
You see, I always carry ethers with me. I never use my ethers until I get to the Elite Four
I would just
champion.
like, throw my fist to the air, just screaming, Gary!
That's another reason Pokemon games are easier to beat now, is you don't have Gary at the end.
Don't have Gary.
Anyway, I give this game 5 out of 5 life points. I love it. I mean, it's one of my favorites. It's up there with Pokemon Yellow. Pokemon Yellow will always be my favorite, but it's right up there with it. It's a fantastic game. It's definitely a long RPG game. It'll take you a while to complete it, but it's a whole lot of fun, amazing game, and definitely one of my favorites.
Anyway, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
And stay tuned every week for more nerdy things.
Nerdtabulous. Nerdtabulous.